Here are the 5 things I wish I knew about video before I started. Keep in mind, this is coming from someone that is not a perfect videographer. I am not fancy. I keep it super simple. In fact, I would call myself scrappy. And my motto is, scrappy is not crappy. Scrappy is being minimalist, but effective with what you have. It's being resourceful and understanding the basics and just capturing something that matters to you in as good of a way as possible. So I've made all the mistakes along the way. And I think these 5 things, if you just understand what these are, it's going to save you hours, probably months or even years of content creation frustration if you're just getting started or if you're trying to improve. So let's hop over to my writing pad and go over those 5 things. All right, the 5 things that I wish I knew about video when I started. You're lucky that you have such a great graphic designer, natural born artist right here, because I spent a lot of time making this. It's really gonna enhance the production. All right, so I'm gonna pin each page up for you because I gotta save this artwork. Tip number 1. Can you tell what it is from this beautiful drawing right here? Lighting matters more than your camera. It's true. You can make a good shot happen with just about any camera, but if you have bad lighting, it's gonna look awful. So, camera's important, but you can make any shot look good with good lighting. So this is more important. It's most important in your compositions to have good lighting. So that's tip number 1. I wish I knew that. I did all kinds of weird experiments with lights when I was starting out, and I thought something looked good when it really didn't. I didn't really know what I was looking for, but over time you start to learn how to balance color temperatures and light the stuff that needs to have the emphasis on it, and that makes the shot go a long way, even if you are just shooting on your phone or like a mediocre or even crappy digital camera. Tip number 2, can you tell what it is from this drawing? That one's a pretty wild one. Audio makes or breaks a video. It's true. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good to go. All right, action. And today we're going to talk about content creation. Guys, excuse me. You can maybe screw up a few things in your composition, but if you have bad sound, it's really hard to fix. And if you put out a video with bad sound, it doesn't really go over so well. The audience can tell. This guy is peaking too loud. You can see my sound waves here. That's what sound waves look like. And it's just too loud, so it's not picking up, and that's gonna be really hard to fix. They're gonna probably have to reshoot. He's got a look of terror on his face right there. Tip number 3. There's clearly some chaos going on right here. Tip number 3 is you don't need a fancy setup. You just need intention. So you can see this guy here, he's got an audio mixer, camera 1, camera 2, he's got a ceiling cam pointing down at him, he's got 3 lights, he's got cables everywhere, and he's got the world's largest podcast mic. I won best handwriting in middle school, so you're lucky you get to see that too. That's tip 3. Keep your setup simple. It's gonna go a lot easier and smoother for you if you don't have to set up a bunch of stuff, especially if you're just shooting by yourself. You really just want to have it set up so you can capture your message and then move on, because I know you got a lot of other things to do. So focus on a clear, simple setup and method that works for you, and get it shot and get the content out there. Tip number 4. Scripting saves time and nerves. This guy's looking pretty happy that he's got a script. He knows what to say. If you don't have a clear plan about what you're gonna say on your video, you're gonna spend a lot more time than you need with the camera rolling, and you might also miss very important details that you need to say in your video. Yeah, so to create content, you just gotta talk to the camera, be yourself, and you gotta wear cool clothes. You gotta, you should have a structured flow. Know how each point and each section connects together and what its intention is, and keep it simple. This is gonna make your shoot go so much faster, and you're not gonna get upset and lose your nerves. So at least have an outline to work with. A basic script that you can still improvise off of if you want is gonna go a long way. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5. Distribution matters as much as production. If you produce a bunch of videos and put a bunch of time into that, but then you kind of half-ass your distribution, or you don't even end up sharing it, or you don't have a plan for how to share it, and see how it fits into your overall delivery of your message or your goal that you're trying to share with this content, then what's the point? You need to have a distribution plan. So there's just a graphic. Some stuff might be best for YouTube. You might need a gated training that's your flagship product or training. You might have some ads that you need. You could have Instagram or TikTok content, but you need to know what you're shooting for and how you can use it. And the beautiful thing is you can repurpose a lot of content these days. You can set up a shoot to shoot one long form video that can be repurposed into shorts or ads. You can shoot a training and use sections of it for ads or other pieces of content. You can shoot B-roll that can be applied to multiple videos. I did a bunch of that, and because shooting and setup can take a lot. So when you shoot, you want to have a clear plan. That's your production. That's important. But if you don't know how you're going to distribute that content that you shoot and the best way to do it, then you got another problem. So that's tip number 5. Let's go back over to the chair. So if you want to skip the learning curve and go a little bit deeper on all these and learn how to avoid the big mistakes, I put together a free training. It's called the No BS Guide to Simplifying Video. And there's a link for it in the description. You can sign up. It's free. It's super short. And you're going to walk away with a lot more clarity and momentum over your video production game. Go ahead and check that out. And if you like this video, give me a follow, give me a like, give me a comment. That's what you're supposed to say, I think, these days, right? But yeah, follow along. I'll be making more videos about making videos and content in the future.